Top of the morning to you. I got a 360 race here. We got a little bit. Actually, we got a little bit. After the race that I did on Thursday night, was it? Yeah, that Full Throttle Racing League. Yeah, it's Thursday night. I left a little bit of time at the beginning of some of these, so that way we can kind of.
Hold on, what'd you say?
That was a good sneeze. I'm a big guy, so when I sneeze, I sneeze really loud. I didn't mute the mic. So that way, kind of digest anything that happens in the race. Not a whole lot happens in this race. Circle Lake, it's a big 5/8 mile track. You haul ass here, really fast. Had an awesome race for the win, though. Last lap, last corner pass for the lead. Just a great race. And I had a great view, and you're going to get a good view of the race here. Two really good drivers going at it for the win. The coach and I having a great race for third. For Circle Lakes is not one of my funner tracks. I don't like the tracks where you just hold down the gas and go, and that's what it was. There is some strategy to it. You gotta have a good entry and everything, and yeah, I did okay. Can't complain about it. Is what it is. Good points night, I guess. But it's Circle Lake. I have no idea where we go to next race. I think we have, from what I understand, we have next Saturday off. So, be the next Friday we'll race. So Saturday will be an upload. But going over, just something to talk about. I was looking at the entry list for the Chili Bowl this year. Sammy Swindell's coming back. That dude's won it 5 times. I'm pretty sure that is the record. That's the most wins. I asked a question on one of my other videos. Don't Google it, but tell me who has the most consecutive Chili Bowl wins. And that'd be Sammy's son, Kevin, right? Kevin? 4 in a row. He won 4 in a row. That's impressive. In the 1 year, he edged out his dad by like that. And, I'm not this huge historian. I wouldn't know that unless I watched a YouTube video here earlier in the week about the Chili Bowl. It was all the Chili Bowl winners, and you go back and you watch that. There's a lot of great Chili Bowl drivers drivers that have won the Chili Bowl. You got Dave Blaney, Sammy Swindell, like I said, 5 times. His boy Kevin, Tony Stewart, my boy. Oh, huge Tony Stewart fan. I'm getting ready to move into my house that I own, so I got it in the divorce. Woo! And I'm going to make this awesome game room. So this back here is going to be gone here in hopefully about 3 to 4 months. I'm going to have an awesome game room. But I'm going to have my Tony Stewart stuff and a lot of my memorabilia stuff behind me. It's going to be pretty cool. But Tony's won it twice, 2002 and 2007, I believe. Back when he was the Kyle Larson of racing. Kyle Larson's won it twice. I think Christopher Bell has won it, I believe, twice. The 1 year, the first time Christopher Bell won it, going into turn 1, he just absolutely it's Kyle Larson of the track, and they were teammates, and he won it. And then needless to say, I don't think they were teammates the next year. Going into Circle Lake, I actually do something here right off rip, right at the beginning that doesn't always drive me nuts, but I kind of dislike. But I always take blame when I do something wrong. But I think I was kind of justified in doing this. I don't like it when going halfway through a corner, the person starting third pokes their nose in and gets a pass on. But you're going to see GoPack and Coach go up the track a little bit and leave me a whole bunch of room right here going through 1 and 2. And that's why I just went ahead and took it. There's no way. You see how far they went up the track. So it ain't like I pushed my way in. It ain't like I squeezed my way in. I just, there was plenty of room. And if I would have let off at all, here at Circle Lake, you're going so fast. And remember that little jerk right there? It looked like I was blocking. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But you're going so fast here. It's just wide open that if I would have let off the gas right now, I would probably be running in third or fourth. So it's one of those situations where I got plenty of room, and you know how it is. There's so much that goes through your mind in 1 second. From here to here, there's like 1,000 thoughts could go through your head. But that little jerk where it looked like I went to go pack, I didn't even mean to do that. You'll see it a few times, not just in this race, but also in the 410s. For some reason, my car would just jerk a little bit. I don't know if it was like the equivalent of, like at Williams Grove and Port Royal and some of those tracks where you got to lay the car down. In other words, let off the gas for a quick second and then get back on it. You got to lay the cars down or else they'll get all squirrely. I don't know if maybe that's something that happens at this track or maybe it was something in my wheel. I don't know. But you see, GoPack got the run on me right there. Way too early in the race to be fighting too hard. And then I just went up the track. I just let him go. Right here,
Sorry, Pekin.
Pekin and I get together. I ran the middle groove instead of going up towards the wall. And Pekin was probably expecting me to go up towards the wall. So he kind of went up. So that was just a racing thing. We got hooked up. I didn't go towards the wall. And we got together. It happens. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. Racing good with Coach here. Coach here had this line up on the high side. I don't know how he was doing it. I tried practicing the high line before, earlier in the day yesterday. I couldn't get anything. And if you'll see, if you watch the mirror there, I'll get a run on him, through the middle all the way to the apex. You see him in the mirror there, and all of a sudden, whew, watch, you're going to see him go flying by. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was running a different slider or what, but he had something figured out there. The high side, you could get some speed, but look at that. Like I was standing still. But these three up here were really the class of the field, especially Pekin and GoPack. Yeah, they were flying. I stay up there with them, actually catch back up to them. But, the race that was up here, I wish I was just a little bit faster, because we could have had an absolutely amazing 4-car race for the win. You go to a track like Circle Lake where it's just, you just hold down the throttle and hope for the best. It's like Daytona and Talladega. To me, that's boring. But you have to have diversity. I understand why we did come here. You have to have that diversity. We do run the pro lates here, and I'll be uploading that video here in a little bit. If you go back and watch the stream and watch how much I'm working the wheel, that was not just throw down the throttle and go around the track. I was almost working up a sweat on that one. My wheel is a force feedback wheel, as many drivers are force feedback, and it was work. So there you see Pekin. He got the lead. He's got himself a nice little lead there. And look at that. It says I'm 3/10 back from Pack, and now I'm obviously closer, but the speed that you're going, 3/10 is, normally, you're kind of close to their back bumper, but we're going so fast here. We're hitting 150 going into the corners, and it's just insane how fast we're going. Wait till we get to the 410s. we are flying around this place. So really not much to commentate right here. Is basically just fall in line. We do get a little battle going here. Just a minute. Their coach got up a little bit. I was able to pull up alongside him. Watch the speed that cleaner gets. Right up on the tail. He had something figured out up there. I think it's right here. I almost get into him, or maybe it's a little later. But I actually had to kick the car completely sideways because he was coming up so fast that if I would have gotten in front of him, he'd have hit me and it would have ended up damaging his nose, maybe damaging the rear of my car. Don't need that. He gets a good run underneath me. I try the high side run. Yeah, I tried to go up to the high side. I knew right away it wasn't going to work, so I just go back down the bottom and ended up getting a good run. What I should have done probably was just fell in line, you know, in retrospect, looking back. But it's one of those things where if I would have just got in line, I would have had to lift, and I'm not trying to really justify what I did. From here on out, though, the rest of this race, as far as the lead goes, it's just go, pack, and peeking, battling it out. Me trying to hold off Coach for third. Everybody's giving themselves a lot of room, though. I mean, as you should. I mean, this track is a big track. There's absolutely no reason to be wrecking into each other here. You'll see something in the last lap of the pro lates where a couple of us get together, but yeah, it's what it is. It's racing. Right here. Ooh, I had really... if you ever watch my streams, you know, the full race, you could actually see me racing. You know, like what you're seeing now. But it's me racing. And you'll see in that right there, like I had to really skirt it out so that way Coach and I didn't collect each other. If you're watching this one and you are a league owner, hit me up. You know, Saturday nights. Oop, there they got together a little bit. They got hooked together up there. Saturday nights are reserved for this league. I do run this league full time, but any other night, not Sunday nights. I don't run Sunday nights. Sunday nights I get ready for Monday. You know, Mondays suck, so I got to try to get to bed a little early. But any other night, hit me up, and I'll come run the league. I do this little commentary thing with the races. Love meeting new people. It doesn't matter the class. I prefer not to run midgets. I don't even record the midget races anymore on this. I don't like racing midgets. I made the playoffs in them in this league, just barely, I think. But maybe I'll start taking them a little. I'll start taking them a little more serious for the league's sake. I don't know. Maybe score a top 5 in points. I don't know. We'll see. But here you see, I knew I wasn't going to be catching these guys. So all I'm doing is just rinse and repeat. Putting off laps. Trying to get the best finish I can. Coach is right there on me. Everybody's just running identical laps. Up here towards the front anyways. There, Coach. Coach goes to the high side, trying to look for something again. Which, that's something you got to do. If you're not getting around somebody, search the track. Search on the track. Here we go. Coming up on this last lap here, you're going to see a really good race for the win. Here we go. So Beacon gives a little bit of a bump there. Nothing major, no harm, no foul. The pack here, entering it up high like that and then diamonding it down low, that was the winning move right there. That was a good move. Good solid move. Good clean move. Good race. Like, hit that subscribe button, okay? Anybody watching this, I would so much appreciate. Just hit that subscribe button. Just hit it and like the video. It takes less than 3 seconds. It takes less than 2 seconds to do that. If you could do that, please, I would seriously appreciate that so much. I'm trying to grow the channel, trying to grow my brand. If you could do that for me, it would be much appreciated. We're going to go on to the 410 race. It's a pretty good race. I suggest you checking that one out. Pretty good. We have to start in the back in that one. So we're going to go jump into that one, and I will see you guys over there. Y'all have yourselves a good day.
Oh yeah. Ing slide job.